Which, by the way, we are on Facebook Live right now, too. So if you are near your Facebook, you can watch while we have all of this fun in here. And first off, I'm really glad you guys are here because it sounded like it might have been a little sketchy getting here. Blizzards and stuff.
Okay, so I guess you guys in Clarksville, well, you're from the Midwest. So
I am from Nebraska, so I know snow.
You thrive on snow. You understand?
No, I don't. I hate it.
But so I'm not.
You're thriving.
Snow is like, for me, it's being from North Carolina, I know what it looks like.
Right.
I've felt it before. We made snow cream, but if it snows 4 inches, it's legit shut down for like 2 or 3 days. They call for snow at lunchtime and at 12, and at 12:02 they're releasing the schools. It's like, I think it's ridiculous how they do it.
Oh, it's worse here. They get the threat of snow. If there's like a 20% chance that like school's canceled for a week.
You can't find bread or milk.
No.
Anywhere.
No.
Are you really? I mean, how long does it take you to drink a gallon of milk? Because I've never drank a gallon.
You know what? I look at it this way. I don't need bread nor milk. As long as I've got a 12-pack and a bottle of rum, I'm good.
Hey, you know
You
what?
just need
Man,
some
I'm little
spirits.
talking about some spirits.
Some spirits. I mean, you have to have fluids to survive. You don't necessarily have to have food, right?
That's right. Fluids and, a companion's good if you're going to be snowed in. I
Right.
guess.
Netflix and chill all by yourself.
Netflix and chill. That's
Like
right.
any other Saturday night.
See, now we're getting into the interweb talk and the net neutrality.
Don't bring that up.
Yeah.
It's a touchy subject right now.
right now. Everybody's losing their mind.
Right? I don't know. I'm seeing FCC things fly all over the place today. So we'll see if we all have jobs before it's all said and done. I don't know what's happening.
Who said the FCC won't let him be?
I think it was.
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. No PP. And what?
Oh, yeah.
OPP.
You know me.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to ask why it is you have decided, again, I mean, 5 years going on now, that you guys continue to, I guess, abuse yourselves. Because most of the time, this is when bands shut down for the year. They get off the road. They want to be home for the holidays, be out of the snow. And you guys insist on going out into it and where it's cold and miserable, and you're going to places where it really does get cold and miserable.
Yeah, it's true. So the idea started, like you said, about 5 years ago, where I went to Nick and I was like, hey, let's do something in the wintertime where we can drop the trailer, or we can just kind of go for it. And in the 5 years, this is the first year, I kid you not, where it has actually worked out the way that it was supposed to be, without the trailer, just like super stripped down. But it's fun because we'll collect things along the way, and then our set just kind of gets really stupid as it goes on. But it's a lot of fun. We at Thanksgiving we don't talk about a lot of stuff we do, but we help some families and stuff like
Right.
that. So, and on this one too, like, we take some of the money from the run and we help some families too at the holidays.
really
So
nice.
it's kind of a way for us to do that. But.
So you guys gotta kind of like, I guess, preferably let your hair down. I mean, you never let your hair down.
Check it out.
Please do, because I mean, you did this back in October. You guys were back
Got a
here.
haircut.
You got a TJ trim job.
Oh my goodness!
You got a trim
14
job.
inches.
Did you donate it?
I did.
Good for you.
That's how I got a free haircut. If you
There,
know the truth
there you
is.
go. No, I was just saying, because you guys were
Lock
back here. October was the last time you were here when you headlined Boobapalooza for us. And
Oh, funny story about Boobapalooza.
oh no, what'd you do?
All right, so the pink keychains that you guys have
Yes.
there, George has one on his keys, and George had a few drinks that night. I'm just
Okay,
gonna say
I
that.
was-
didn't we
I
all?
did.
You didn't. You know,
There's
how
no
that-
judgment, George.
I'm sorry if I got out of hand.
There's no judgment here.
It was a good night, and so George forgets where he gets this keychain from, and his girlfriend goes, "Where'd you get that from?" A girl gave it to you, and he
But just because it
She
was pink.
she totally believed that a girl get.
Well,
Yeah,
technically,
I
I
got in
mean,
trouble because of that. But
technically
you know
a girl
what?
did
That-
give
the
it to you
one
because
time-
Anna from All American Tattoo gave it to you. So technically, it came from a
it was
girl.
I
But
told her it was a guy.
okay. Okay, so somebody else that worked at the tattoo shop gave it to you.
It was a guy. It was a guy. But he
No, but I corrected it because I showed her the shirt and that was like proof. I was like, look. This
Look, we actually
colors
played.
match.
Yes, we played this event,
I
and it was
thought,
all for a
see,
great
I'm
cause.
colorblind, so I thought it was red. I thought it was a boy color. But
he is colorblind,
It's-
and
you know,
it's
it
a
must-
terrible. It's a terrible situation. 'cause
You know, they make glasses for that now. I'm just saying.
I'll be made fun of.
Yeah, I've seen a video on Facebook where a gentleman they made a pair. I've seen two different videos actually where there were glasses that actually restore that allow colorblind people to see colors through these glasses.
Aren't there like different
Yeah, man.
degrees of like some people like
Probably.
different types of colorblind?
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
There's some
I'm
people
like
that can't
AB
see reds or
positive.
greens, so you're AB positive.
Yeah.
Isn't that your blood type?
I just play.
I don't know what that has to do with the cones and the rods in your eyeballs, but okay.
Wait a
Let me
second.
violate you.
But either way, yes. So nice haircut. Yeah, your hair was almost down to your ass when you were
It
here.
was. I have a picture. I'll show you. I can't show the radio listeners. but
Well, you can't because we're on Facebook Live, so you know.
You know what? Here I have.
There's a camera right there, so you can just like. Oh yes, that's you.
I was just over here doing weird stuff. So, here
So that's
Can't
why
hide
even that's a good thing, George, because even while you're sitting here emphatically shaking your head, no, we have video proof
I
that
know,
you were
it's
like,
all
no,
proof
no.
now, yeah.
So,
Okay.
So it was a good thing I wore
Here you
pants.
go. Facebook people right here.
so there we go.
That's how long my hair was.
Yes. Ridiculous. Crazy ridiculous.
And now it's here.
It's a little bit more manageable.
It is. This man, I feel it still tangles.
But as you tour as well, you learned that the ponytail holder is your best friend because you don't get those showers every day, and definitely don't get to wash your hair every day.
I try and shower every day. I'm not gonna lie. I have a membership to Planet Fitness. They don't pay me to talk about it, but it's a black card. It's pretty exclusive.
Right. I am also a black card carrying member of Planet Fitness. Yeah.
Discounts.
Yeah. At least get in there for a shower, if nothing else.
That's right.
I'm not here to work out. I'm just here to bathe.
I know people that are like that. Like,
I do too.
I know your kind.
$20 a month is a cheap shower. Like
You can pay $20 for one time at a truck stop.
Yeah, it's $12. $12 at a truck
Do they give you a
stop.
towel?
I don't know. I've never done that.
Never done a truck stop.
I'm
Me neither.
terrified of like public showers like that. I mean, it's bad.
Well, it's not like you're going into a bathhouse. I think they're probably individual stalls at a truck stop, I would imagine.
True. This guy told me once, he said, no matter how nice the gym, no matter how high your memberships are, at least once a month somebody takes a crap in the shower.
Yeah, the waffle stomp, I believe, is the term that goes with that.
That is disgusting.
That's why you wear shower shoes.
Yeah, sometimes I forget them.
99-cent flip-flop shower shoes.
Flip-flops. I see a lot of people rocking those.
Yes. 99 cents at Walmart. Yep. I keep some in my bag.
That sounds pretty great.
All of these gym showers, you've never had shower shoes, Clinton?
My left toe is itching pretty bad. My pinky toe.
Fun guy. He's a fun guy.
He's going to end up with athlete's foot from the gym. So let's talk a little bit about what's been going on with you guys, because obviously the last time that you were in this studio to sit down with me, we had a few more bodies here.
Yeah, that's right.
There's been a little bit of a lineup change. A lot of people do know. Some people don't know. We don't really need to get into it. They can do their research. But where we're standing at right now,
you can only do that for a limited time because Google is going to go away, according to FCC.
We're going to lose everything.
So
everybody
knows that we're
search while you can, guys.
You better learn the Dewey Decimal System, and a library card is free right now, but I assume that the stock is going to go up and they're going to start.
No, because here will be the next day. They'll say, what's a library?
Oh, yeah. Well, see, this is the problem, man. How many kids don't have librarian fantasies?
How many kids don't know what an encyclopedia is?
Terrible. I used to, they're door-to-door salesmen.
Yeah.
They always come around.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be back next month. Have you a new volume?
I can only afford A today. It's like that episode of Friends where Joey only bought the volume of V. So he's like, I can have smart conversations, as long as it begins with the letter V.
Yeah. I'm very limited.
Right. We can talk about Vickers and Valentines and Violets.
My hair is very voluminous today.
It's full of volume. So I want to go back. When you guys were here in October, I got a sneak peek at the branded track that you've got, which is Call It Like It Is.
Which you were the key factor in us going with that song.
That's because, you know what, I am a fan before anything else, and I mean, I've been a huge champion of this band since the day that I met you, and super honored that I got to hear it when I did. And then when I got the final version and I took it into the boss man, I'm like, you need to hear this, and we need to be playing this. And he's like, okay, let's do it. So I think we were the first official station anywhere in the world.
100%, you were the first. 100%. And you got like I said, it's so Call It Like It Is. You were we let you hear it, and you were like, this is a daytime track, a daytime record, I believe is exactly what you said. And
all day parts for sure.
And that resonated with us a lot, and so we kind of ran with it. We just released a video on Tuesday.
Yes.
And so now we're kind of at that point where, if a lot of people don't know, there's a lot of back processing and planning that has to go into putting a song on the radio, especially at an independent level where we're at. So now we're kind of in that stage, like, do we put our foot down on the pedal or not? And I think with the reception that it's gotten, and you guys have been huge pioneers of it too as well, which has caused a lot of other stations to kind of take a look at it. So we're, looks like first quarter we're probably going to go wide open, maybe.
And of course, now that you got the video down, that helps too, because everybody, when they hear like, oh, I want to hear a song, where's the first place they go? YouTube. Yeah. Because the visuals always help. So let's talk a little bit about the video, because you guys had a lot of fun with this. I know you've done videos in the past where you guys have done them yourselves, and you've kept everything low budget, but it still looked really good. It wasn't like obviously shot on a shaky, handheld 8mm camera or whatever. But
the Titanic.
But this video that you did, tell me a little bit about the crew that you shot with. And of course, we've got this nice little old school Western theme, which I love it, but at the same time, it makes me giggle all the way through it, because I'm thinking, look at all the tattoos and the nose piercings. The butt crack was my favorite.
We were supposed to put a censor bar over that.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
So, no, we
the FCC is gonna take it down now.
Yeah,
they might, or at least blur it out.
At least blur it. We gotta be careful.
You gotta pay more for Nick's butt crack, but yeah. So we hooked up with Dillinger Media out of Pekin or Crave. I can't pronounce it, but we'll call it Pekin, Illinois. And Dan Johnson over there, he did a great job. I said, hey, I have this idea about doing a Tombstone style video.
Right.
And I think at first we initially anticipated it being a little bit more serious than it was, but we actually trashed a lot of the footage, not because we did anything wrong, but we just had some malfunctions that we didn't discover until later on.
Right.
So we had another day where we just happened to be off. We went back, and Andrew from Drugs Delaney and Kinsey from Drugs Delaney and Nick, our booking agency, which are the bad guys in the video, they live pretty near to there, and so they came out, and we basically put that thing together again in another night, and
so essentially you got it knocked out in just a couple of days.
I would say we did it all in probably 10 hours.
Wow.
Shooting. But Dan Johnson at Dillinger Media is the hero. He had 56 different green screens that he had to key in. So there were a lot of things like, it was, for this time, the old videos that we've done have been super run and gun, whereas this one was run and gun too, but, working with another guy who was doing, pretty much all the work this time around,
right.
It forced me to have to really kind of plan how it went. So he did a great job conceptualizing what the idea that we took to him.
Because it's way more. I mean, you guys have done with your videos in the past. You've done a lot of performance footage, and then there's been some. If you go way back, there's been some where there's been a little bit of acting from other actors and whatever. So way more storyboarded than what you've done in most recently. Yep. I think it turned out fantastic. I love the whole look of it because it's just got that old school. I mean, obviously the old West, but even the grittiness that came, it almost looks like old film that has been scratched.
That was the look.
That was it. That's exactly what we wanted, and it was the wardrobes kind of sold it for us too. There was a lot of stuff we went into it. The guns that we used are actual replica guns from that era. The one that I use is actually Wild Bill's his gun.
Nice.
Full replica, museum replica of that one, which I have not sent back to Amazon. So that's
whoops.
Let's
go to Hobby Lobby and get a frame, and get a shadow box, and put that up there.
See, that's what we're doing. We needed to go platinum. So if you're listening out there, Clarksville, go download it.
Go download it. Of course, you guys hooked up with Loudwire.com to do the premiere of everything, which I thought was really cool because that's a pretty huge platform. A lot of people check out Loudwire every day for music news.
1.3 million subscribers.
Nice. And so that's got to get you some really good traction, and of course the airplay with it and the tour and everything. So are we prepared to do it live now? Unplugged?
I think we are prepared to do it live right now.
Okay.
Wow.
Here we go.
So here we go. It is Call It Like It Is, the Acoustic Unplugged exclusive from the Z97.5 studios.
Little did you know this is not a test. There's a reason that we stand above the rest. On this ground, with these hands inch by inch, we dug out from this cell, and I'm cleaned up, I'm clean cut. You know I got nothing to lose. And as long as the world keeps turning, and as long as the fires are burning, you know I won't let go of this. Let's call it like it is. Hands up if you're feeling the same. Let them know they'll remember the name. Oh, let's call it like it is. Dirty Southern Palmer with rock, you know it's where it all comes from. It's just another story from a chapter in a book that you know it just won't close. You know it just won't. One strike, two strike, three strikes. I'm out, but I'm not down, and now I'm back for more. And as long as the world keeps turning, and as long as the fires are burning, you know I won't let go of this. Let's call it like it is. Hands up if you're feeling the same. Let them know they'll remember the name. Oh, let's call it like it is. This is cool vocal effect. This is the last time that I'll ever be pushed around. FCC won't let me be.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love it. Acoustic exclusive from the Z97.5 studios. Call It Like It Is, the brand new tune from Another Lost Year. So now where are we then with progression into a new album? Because I know when you played this song for me back in October, you were really just kind of, I don't know, you had this glow about you, had this beaming going on. It's like, this is the first time I've done all this by myself.
Yeah, it's exciting.
And so it's kind of taken you to a new level as a writer and as a musician.
Yep.
So where are you moving forward then?
George and myself, and Ty as well. We've been working over the last few months on the album. We've doing the engineering. We got Evan Rodanici, who did the new Escape the Fate, the Lacey Sturm. We worked Asking Alexander stuff. He's mixing for us. But we're doing it all very DIY. And actually, George and I were talking about that last night through the blizzard. You know, we're after this sweater tour is over, we're going to take some time off because I have to finish the vocals. Like, I've just been dragging my feet on finishing it because we probably have like 5 songs that are totally done, and then I got some stuff that I've worked out, and George is like, I really wanted to redo some solos, and I'm like, no, George, you're not redoing solos. But I'm telling you, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, George will be known as the Eric Clapton of our generation.
I don't doubt that at all.
Enrique Clapton.
It's almighty. Where do you come up with this stuff? That is perfect.
Being trapped in a car with you for however many hours. That's where it comes from.
Yeah, no, but we're super excited. We actually have a couple 3 tracks that we've sent over that when they come back, you're going to be one of the people that helps us decide on what the next one's going to be. But we will have.
I'm important.
You are importante. We're going to have the music video and the single ready to go, which should have us probably first quarter release for the album, unless we pick up that Daughtry tour.
Right.
Unless we pick up the Daughtry tour, CAA, if you're out there listening.
Yep.
The Daughtry tour.
Daughtry tour. Dropping, little name dropping. Daughtry. Daughtry. I wish I knew how to do the whole subliminal message thing like Kevin Nealon used to do on Saturday Night Live. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, you'd have to go look up get on YouTube and go look up some of those videos.
Yes. Quick before they get us neuter.
Right, before they neuter you. That would be a bad idea. So mid to summer, is that what we're looking at possibly?
I'm going to go first quarter.
First quarter.
I'm going to go first quarter.
So you're going to go home and you're just going to like lock yourself in and be like, we're doing this.
Hammer it out.
You should see this guy when he's under pressure. That's when he performs.
Yeah.
Under pressure.
And we're going to be busted out all kinds of stuff tonight.
Yeah,
because obviously there's some confusion because you got the acoustic superset.
Yeah.
So you guys can pretty much do whatever you want.
Anything
Now,
we want.
It's been built around that you guys are going to be doing some Christmas tunes.
Oh God.
Whoa,
I don't know. That's how they were. Yeah, that's how it was being spun. That you might be doing some Christmas music tonight.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay. All right.
You can bust out some Frozen, right? I mean, it's not really a Christmas song, but everybody knows "Let It Go," right?
Let it go.
See?
Let it go. That's all I know. That's all.
That'll work, but pretty much unlimited tonight. Don't miss out on it. The Another Lost Year, 12 Days of Christmas Tour, the 5th Annual Holiday Acoustic Superset Extravaganza. That is a mouthful. Whoever designed this.
I think I actually gave it an even newer name on Facebook today. It's the Under the Weather Sweater, Ugly Sweater, No Bra Tour Party.
That works too. It would work better in October if it weren't so hot.
Well, you know what? See, the thing that I love about sweater weather is that in my mind, I like to think this is going to sound totally sexist and people are going to hate me, but that's okay. I like to imagine women are not wearing bras under their sweaters.
Depends on the sweater. I'm saying some sweaters get itchy.
We're going to be banned from that season. That's it.
I'm not going to be fired.
You never bring them in here again.
Yeah, by the way, I have a new boss to introduce you to when we get out of here.
Perfect.
So tonight at O'Connor's.
Thanks to the FCC 18 times.
Tonight at O'Connor's, I believe we get the party started at 7 o'clock tonight. So put on your best or worst, as it were, ugliest sweater. I'm assuming you guys have ugly sweaters to wear since you've been doing this for 5 years now?
Yeah, we got some vests and stuff.
Some sweater vests, even better. That's fantastic. So
you never know what we're going to do. I'll just be honest with you. You never know what we're
we're gonna figure it out. You want to bring you like some tinsel and some lights, and we'll just wrap you up. I got some little red ornaments. We can just
Do they have nipple clamps?
No, but I could put paper clips on them. We can just hang them off your earlobes and your hair.
I bet I could probably get something to do that.
Yeah. So tonight at O'Connor's, the party started at 7 o'clock. Another Lost Year there tonight. The Ugly Sweater Christmas Contest. You got a chance to win a $200 gift certificate from All American Tattoo. And we've got some other prizes coming from Vapor USA and Appliance Parts as well. So make sure you check out the website for details, Z975.com, or you can check out O'ConnorsFun.com. Or just get yourself out to O'Connor's tonight, and it will be a done deal. Some drink specials going on as well. So
Yeah, we sold 600 albums in Sheboygan. You know, Polka Kings of the Midwest. Polka.
Yeah. Now I want to go watch Home Alone.
Hey, thank you for getting
You're
that.
very welcome. I still remember that. In fact, there's another great video roaming around on Facebook right now with, well, he used to be the cute little Kevin McAllister. Now he's just the whacked out, weird Macaulay Culkin. And they did a little video of like why he's so messed up. Because of course, he looks completely strung out now.
And it was HD,
But he was like, and
so
he's
you saw all the wrinkles.
Yes, but he's blaming it. He's blaming it on as if he were still Kevin McAllister and the trauma that he went through being an 8-year-old. He's
I'm
like
not
how
gonna lie,
his mom was a polka groupie.
Oh, she was. She got in the van with those
She
polka
did.
banders.
That's how she got home. So good video to check
I bet
out.
She
so.
paid.
Make sure you check out another Lost Years
Gratuitously.
video as well. You can link to it through loudwire.com. You can also check it out on their Facebook page, facebook.com/another lost year. Tonight at O'Connor's, it is the O'Connor's Christmas Bash Ugly Christmas Sweater Contest. I'm going to let you guys go so that you can go get some food and get your sweaters on.
Can I sing us out?
And yes, and I'm going to go get my ugly Christmas sweater on and my Santa boots.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
It's another lost year
The
on
best time of the year.
Z97.5.
From the Z97.5 Traffic Center, this is your Z97.5 Road Report.
In Clarksville right now, we've got some slower traffic on Riverside Drive from around McClure Street to north of 2nd Street. Also, Warfield Boulevard between Dunbar Cave Road and Ted Crozier Senior Boulevard. I'm Lee Irwin.
Take the guesswork out of gift giving with Fallout Vapor gift certificates. Perfect for the vapor enthusiast on your list.